all the non-believers. How did that?
Hey guys, welcome back to Jets Fuel. Today I'll be giving you a quick preview of this Week 17 matchup as the New England Patriots come into town to face our New York Jets. The two are mirror images. When you look at their fucking record, let's make that very clear. Maybe that's not the best fucking word I should have chose to use, but I was talking about the Patriots are 12-3, the first in the AFC East, and then we have our lowly New York Jets, our lowly but beloved New York Jets. They're 3-12 and last in the AFC East. So, yeah, two completely different teams. But when you look at the Patriots, you look at a team that last year they weren't that great. But you look what they did in a one year time. They were able to turn that organization around. They're competing at a high level, and it speaks volumes, in regards to the organization that they have, the players that they brought in, their drafting, their ownership, their coaching, all of that. And it shows you the disparity that the New York Jets have, what we lack in ownership, in our organization, in our foundational pieces, the culture, all that stuff. It speaks volumes to why we're in last place and the Patriots are in first place. All Jet fans have a fucking dismay for fucking the New England Patriots. It's just naturally born into us when you become a Jets fan. Anything New England gets the boot when it comes to New Yorkers. So it makes things so much worse because obviously we went through the dynasty with the Tom Brady shit, his dynasty and Bill Belichick, and now look, we have a resurgence of the Patriots once again. You got the Bills that are a very good football team, and the Dolphins that are playing a lot better and showing promise. So anyway, I'm going to give you a quick preview of the game, give you my 3 key points for the Jets to try to cover this. I think the spread is 13.5 right now. I don't think it's going to even be that close. So I'm going to give you my key 3 areas where I feel like the Jets can try to figure out a way to keep this game tight and competitive. And who knows? Speaking to a buddy from my gym, divisional opponents, divisional games, you never know what could happen. So let's not ever take that off the table. We've seen in the past, in years past, where the Patriots have floundered, especially under Bill Belichick. Obviously, it's not Bill running the team no more, but we've seen them squander late season playoff seeding and then end up losing games late in the season. So, like I said, Patriots 12-3, Jets 3-12. Week 11, we came out with a loss when we went up to visit them. It was a 27-14 game. It was close at halftime. They pulled away ultimately in the second half. But if you look at that game, you saw that Drake Maye doesn't do well with pressure, all-out blitzes, especially when we're doing an all-out blitz and we're dropping random guys into coverage. So these are, it showed you some weaknesses in their armor. Obviously, they've gotten better over that course of time, and I feel like we've regressed once again. We had a short period of time where we were playing not good football, but we were playing average football. I don't know what you want to call it. I mean, the audacity of myself to even say that because we're 3-12. But yeah, it's a difficult game to try to break down because obviously, like I said before, being a Jets fan, you have a innate fucking hate for the Patriots, and you always want to assume that the Jets can figure out a way to win. But the reality of the situation is, it doesn't look good. It's probably going to be a blowout game. Once again, at home, the Patriots are seeking to win their 8th, are seeking to go 8-0 on the road this year. They're 7-0 currently, And obviously the Jets are on a 3-game losing streak, and in those 3 games we've gotten beaten up, battered, dismantled, embarrassed, and the fucking list goes on and on. So I have three points I'm going to point out, and we'll touch on that. But first and foremost, I want to touch on this bullshit with the Jets organization, and I'm calling out fucking Woody Johnson once again for this bullshit, the audacity of this fucking organization, the stunt they just pulled with one of their season ticket holders, lifelong Jet fan, family of Jet fans. This whole debacle with this halftime field goal challenge, where they're attempting to win $100,000. They have to kick a field goal, and they canceled this lady's dreams of accomplishing that, and it speaks volumes, as to what this organization is about. And I hope every one of us, all of us Jet fans, take note of what's going on. She was denied. She did all the qualifying stuff, and she was ultimately just denied recently the ability to participate in this kick for $100,000 because she's a high school soccer coach. I want that to fucking sink in with everybody. A lifelong Jet fan. Her late father was a season ticket holder, lifelong Jet fan. Her whole family are Jet fans. The Jets organization knows this very well. But guess what? Guess what the Jets organization and Woody Johnson decide? Money over their own fucking fan base. It's disgusting. It's the audacity of this fucking organization for the stunts that they fucking pull week in, week out, the bullshit they put on display, the crap that they allow to happen. For you to turn around for a season ticket holder that's been ride or die and to tell them that they can't participate because the person's a high school soccer coach is fucking lunacy. And it makes you wonder what the fuck is going on in this organization. You have, where is there anybody in that organization that said, listen, I don't think this is the best fucking thing we should do is tell this woman that she can't participate in this. This is going to be a very bad look for the organization. It's going to be a bad look for the fucking fans, and it'll be a bad look, period. Across media, nationwide, national media. But no, they put fucking money above everything else in that fucking organization. So Woody, go fuck yourself for a second time this year. I've been leading the fucking bandwagon with this shit. He needs to go. Shit like that pisses us the fuck off as fans because there's no room for that kind of garbage. With the kind of garbage that we sit there week in and week out and allow you guys to fucking pretty much abuse us because we're so blindly loyal to this fucking team. I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. A Jet fan is the most diehard fan that God ever created. That's just the fact of the matter. But the fact that our own fucking organization, Woody Johnson in particular, you're the top. You make all the fucking calls. You allow this to happen, and then you turn around and say, I'll give you a $100 gift card as compensation for that? You're fucking sick in your head. It's fucking disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And I hope every single Jet fan takes note of this. I'm not calling for everybody to fucking not become Jet fans. Obviously, if you're a Jet fan, a diehard Jet fan, this is what our life is for the rest of our lives. We know what the misery that we have signed up for. But the fact that they could do this, and this is just one piece of the puzzle. It just keeps adding up. And now you're seeing people fucking first time in years. I hear Jet fans say, I'm not doing this shit no more. I have social media accounts on all the fucking things, the major ones. And you have Jet fans leaving left and right. And it's because of crap like this. It's kind of petty, dumb, stupid shit because you don't want to risk losing $100,000, but you'll charge $100 plus to park in that fucking parking lot. You'll charge us all these fucking crazy prices to go sit in that fucking shit stadium, and then you'll charge us even more money to fucking buy a fucking beer or have a hot dog or a hamburger. And then on top of that, you'll have the audacity to fucking pump out more fucking uniforms and more fucking crap for us to buy. But you won't even let this woman that's been a lifelong Jet fan, you only do right by her. I hope you guys fucking smarten up and you figure this out and you do right by this woman. And you do right by Jet fans, period. That's it. You guys got some fucking nerve, Woody Johnson. You got some fucking nerve sitting up on your fucking high horse with your fucking your pockets loaded off the back of Jet fans. I don't want to hear no fucking Jet fans back this bullshit, period, man. I've been calling out this fucking organization since day one I started this crap. I'm the only one that's fucking doing this bullshit. Obviously, other people are, but I'm not here to fucking for anybody to like me, especially from that fucking organization. I'm a Jet fan. I was born into this. This is in my blood. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. I don't give a fuck about those fucking people, decision-making people of the Jets. I don't give a fuck about, these Jet content creators that will sit here and talk nice about the Jets. No, go fuck yourself, Woody, and all the fucking minions you have around you. That's fucking disgusting what you did to that woman and her family and her late father's. That's fucking disgusting. And it should send a direct signal to all us Jet fans what this organization really is about. Obviously, everybody knows that the Jets, the organization, it's a business at the end of the day. We get that. But listen, motherfucker, we've been sitting here dealing with this shit. This is the 15th consecutive season where we're not going to the playoffs. And you still got ride or die, Jet diehard fans. A woman like this and her family. Now you're going to lose that. You're going to lose. You're starting to lose your diehards. Your core. You're starting to lose them. And you don't give a fuck. You're worried about losing $100,000. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's fucking infuriating. Shit like that infuriates me as a Jet fan. Embarrassing losses like that fucking loss to the fucking Patriots, to the fucking Dolphins 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's the kind of shit infuriates me. It's not the fucking losing. I'm used to the losing. We know that. This is our life. We know that that's going to come with being a Jets fan. But fucking bullshit like that, bullshit performances, blowing smoke up our ass, it's not fucking working no more. You got a young generation, even like my son, my nephew. These kids are looking at it. They're just not going to be blindly loyal anymore. You don't have that type of breed of person no more. You're going to have to do the right thing by people. And you're not. And it starts with kind of bullshit like that. So go fuck yourself. It's fucking... I swear I was not going to get pissed off. I'm trying to do better with controlling my anger and all this stuff. I got a lot of changes in my life happening. I'm trying to do better. But this is the kind of fucking bullshit that pisses me the fuck off. Because this hits on a personal level. Because us Jet fans, I just saw a guy at Trader Joe's today, and we started talking Jets football. And it's the same thing. He brought up the same thing as I'm talking about right now. It's the audacity, the embarrassment, the fucking disrespect by fucking Woody Johnson and his fucking clan of minions. You little fucking pencil pushing paper fucking nerds. It comes down to soft men. And that's another topic for another discussion. I'm about to have a different platform. That's the reason why this fucking country is the way it is. Soft fucking men. That's the problem with this fucking bullshit. All right, let me get into this fucking game. I'm sorry, I haven't had a blow up in quite some time. I swore to myself I wasn't going to do this shit anymore because obviously it's conduct unbecoming. I'm a damn adult yelling and screaming about the fucking New York Jets. But here, let's get into this. Honestly, I don't know why anybody gives a fuck about this kind of keys to victory or preview, because guess what? The Jets are fucking garbage. Our offense is completely inept, embarrassing. It's disgusting to watch. And guess what's right alongside that? Our fucking defensive unit that we've hanged our hats on for fucking years. They can't do jack shit. They can't fucking tackle. Our linebackers are in la la land. Let our big plays all over the fucking place. Thank God for our special teams. Thank God. But here's my fucking 3 keys to a victory. I'm not even going to say a victory because it's not happening. There's no way it's happening. 3 keys for us to keep this game somewhat competitive and not being a complete embarrassment. Because guess what? I want you to understand something. The Patriots are going to come in there and they're going to look to kick our asses on our home turf. That's just what it is. It's a divisional game, and they're coming for blood. Just like this Jets team should be prepared to do. Same thing the Jets team should have been prepared to do when they played the fucking Dolphins. They let them come in here and run us out of the fucking building and embarrass us. And I have fucking people on my fucking social medias commenting, you need to chill out. Get the fuck out of here. Get off my shit, man. I don't want to hear no pussyfooting bullshit and allowing this kind of fucking play and embarrassment and this stunt they pulled with this woman and not allowing her to fucking kick because she's a high school fucking soccer coach. Go fuck yourself.
They reversed it.
What?
They reversed it.
Reverse what?
She's going to be allowed. All the media kickback.
Oh, so my wife just told me, she just checked on it right now. And they just, what, it just dropped right now?
I think like a couple hours ago. That's only because of the heat and the pressure, you know?
So because of all the heat and pressure, now they're going to allow her. I hope she doesn't show up. Because this is another clear signal that's showing that, guess what? These people got no fucking backbone, man. This organization got no backbone. Now the pressure of society and the media have forced them to do this. Now that's a making decision. Man, it makes me fucking sick.
This is the right one. She should be allowed, you know?
Guess what? At this point, with all this fucking bullshit, they just give her a fucking check.
Yeah, you're right.
And they should not only give her a check, pay for her fucking season tickets if they want to keep her. Because this is a sour taste you leave in her mouth. My first key to victory, Jets, they need to dominate the run game. That's period, point blank. You hear me say this every week, but guess what? It's more prevalent than ever. Breece Hall is 46 yards away from getting 1,000 yards. That's great. Great personal accomplishment. But the Patriots defense is a very good defense. What's their fucking ranking right now? I'm so fucking worked up. Pissed me the fuck off with this bullshit. They're 7th in the league right now in total defense. They're 6th in rushing defense, and they're 11th in passing defense. But over these last 6 games, the Patriots have given over 100 yards on the ground or more in these past 6 games. So there's a room for opportunity for Breece Hall to make a significant impact on this game. The reason why the Patriots, I guess, are having these issues stopping the run over these past six games, first and foremost, is their defensive tackle is out. Milton Williams, he's been out. Their linebacker, Spillane, has been out. They're going to be out. Both of them are going to be out for this game. So guess what? We need to capitalize and fucking make this work. I say this every week. Run the ball down their throats until we can't do it anymore. Listen, all these people wanted to see Brady cook. All right, that experiment is over. It's just not going to work. I don't wish nothing bad for the kid, but he's just not that dude for us. Maybe he could develop into a nice backup or something like that, a serviceable backup, but he's not that guy that can push the ball down the field consistently. Obviously, we have been struggling with keeping our fucking quarterbacks upright. We're last in the league in sacks, giving up. But we also got to put an asterisk next to that because a lot of that is fucking Justin Fields holding the ball for as long as fucking possible and then taking a sack. And that happened a lot, while he was starting this, when he was the starting quarterback for this team. But also, you see it in a young quarterback like Brady Cook, which is expected. Undrafted free agent. I mean, come on now. He's sitting back there holding the ball way too long. It is what it is. So the only way we're going to keep this game close and competitive is we got to dominate the run game. We got to dominate the trenches. We got to control the clock and limit fucking Drake Maye and the fucking Patriots offense time out on the field and operating. They're extremely efficient on the offensive side of the football. So Breece Hall needs to have a monster game. Isaiah Davis needs to have a monster game. These are guys that need to step up and prove they're valuable. Look, we can't rely on to say that we're going to have a good performance out of Brady Cook in our passing game. It's just not there. Mason Taylor's out again. So our wide receivers, good young group of guys, but they've been hit and miss over these last couple weeks. So listen, the workload is going to be put on Breece Hall's back. He could do it. He can get the job done. Let him do it. Let's run him until his legs fall off at this point. Because guess what? We don't see the Jets are re-signing a lot of pieces right now. A lot of young players, but guess who they haven't re-signed yet? Another fucking embarrassment. Anyway, point number 2. Listen, this is comical, but we need to pressure Drake Maye. We have to apply pressure in order to create turnovers. And I know that's a lot of stupidity. It sounds stupid coming out of my mouth because we're dead last in turnover differential. Minus 18, and we still don't have a fucking interception on the season, which is just, it keeps adding to the embarrassment. I can't even imagine, looking back at these past 3 seasons, it's been like the most disappointing 3-year stretch as a Jet fan I could ever imagine. It's just fucking dog shit, hot dog shit that's grown over these 3 years, man. We had the year where we brought Rodgers in, and 4 games into the season he fucking ruptures his Achilles. Then we had fucking Zach Wilson again deal with that nonsense. Last year, obviously, the complete dysfunction, dismantling, falling apart of our team that had a healthy Aaron Rodgers. And then now, the excitement, the building excitement for when we brought in Aaron Glenn as our head coach, and they brought in Justin Fields and these certain pieces on the offseason. This has been a fucking terrible 3-year stretch to be a Jet fan. And I don't want to get off topic, but it's tough. And you see Jet fans leaving in droves. And just because they reversed their decision after they were pressured by social media, the fan base to allow this woman to kick, that shouldn't even been a question. Why the fuck do you got to do that? And if you did have any fucking balls, just stand by what you fucking did, but you don't got you're sackless. Well, now the right thing you do is to say, fuck all this shit. I'm going to give this woman $100,000. I'm going to pay for your season tickets for next year because you guys are fucking asking for money. A lot of fucking money for season ticket holders. And you produce crap like this and you pull stunts like this. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting what's going on in this. It's a fucking a total circus act. So like I said, we got to pressure Drake Maye. The Jets can't fucking sack anybody to save our fucking lives, even though we had 3 sacks last week. We have struggled mightily sacking the opposing quarterback. But we are ranked very high in creating pressure on opposing quarterbacks. But when you say that, another asterisk needs to be put up because guess what? Will McDonald, or pass rushing special fucking expert, you want to call him. I'm going to call him a fucking expert. Anyway, our best pass rusher, Will McDonald's out. So I'm going to fucking see who can figure that out. But yeah, Drake Maye needs to be pressured. He needs to be sent out all-out blitzes. We need to get in his face, rough him up. If this team is even capable of doing that, we got to get to the quarterback. Their wide receiving core is missing a lot of pieces for this game. Obviously, they're going to have Diggs out there as a wide receiver, their primary target. In week 11, you saw what he did against us. He had, 9 or 10 receptions for over 100 yards. So he's a veteran wide receiver in this league. He can still get the job done. And one thing's for damn sure that our Jets defense, they're willing and able to give up fucking big plays, both in the running and passing game for opposing teams. So guys like that need to be checked, double teamed. Pressure needs to be applied. Constant pressure needs to be applied to Drake Maye. Listen, Drake Maye's having a fantastic year. He's an MVP candidate. He's very close to approaching 4,000 yards on the season. I think, what is that? 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. But the big thing is he's right under 71% completion percentage. He leads the NFL in that. That speaks to a very highly efficient offense. They're starting or running back Henderson. He might be out. I seen that he's questionable for the game, so that's another positive for the Jets. But you can't let Drake Maye go. You can't let him feel comfortable. You can't let him put up points early because it's just a recipe for disaster. And I say this every fucking week, and the same shit happens every week. But take it as you want. We need to apply pressure to Drake Maye. That's period, point blank. I don't care how they do it. I don't care if they throw the whole front seven at him. Do it. I don't give a fuck. My last one, and this is a recurring theme recently, is we need to dominate special teams. We have the best special team unit in the NFL. It's not even close. But guess what? That special team unit needs to be lights out and dominate that game. In every fast game, they're going to have to flip field position. Pin fucking McNamara needs to pin these guys deep in their territory. You're going to be able to have to kick field goals. Isaiah Williams is going to have to get some monster returns, hopefully some touchdowns. That's going to be the only key way to finding a victory, because I don't see us putting up points, very many points on the. I don't see us putting up an offensive touchdown. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. So, like weeks past, we're going to have to rely on fucking a kick return or punt return for a touchdown or whatever. Maybe God will bless us with a Christmas miracle. We'll get a pick six interception for who knows. But yeah, those are my 3 keys to victory. My prediction for the game is going to be a Jets disastrous loss. I'm sorry to say this. I'm calling for 35-10 loss. So yeah. Hope everybody stuck with me through my rant. And share your comments and your thoughts on the upcoming game, and the fucking stunts this fucking organization's pulling. Share your thoughts and comments on it. And as always, go Jets.